All right, you guys, this is the 10th season of the SBFFL, Silver and Black, full effect. Week 1, here we go. I need you guys to participate on the message board. We've been doing this for 10 years, and we had a great draft. I think this is gonna be bigger and better than ever. Let's do this, all right? We're gonna start off with the Week 1 matchups. What's interesting is that the top 4 teams from last season are underdogs, and 3 out of the last 4 teams in the Toilet Bowl are favorites this week. And it might have been 4 out of 4, but TNT and the Bears play together, so that's why it's not 4 out of 4. So here we go. The Ballers and the Knights starting off Ballers had the first pick all the way down. I liked what they did with their team. Frank Gore, Drew Brees, Reggie Wayne. That's solid in anyone's book. Knights start out with MJD and Michael Turner. That's solid. I think that the Ballers had a better draft. I think Black Knights have a lot of holes. If they get hit a lottery or two, they might have a really good team again, but I don't think so. I think Drew Brees against Detroit is going to be too much for all of them. I think at least 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, and I think the Black Knights are going to see some injuries affect their team. I think the Ballers win that one. I think it's going to be 65 to 56. All right. The second matchup, you have the defending champion Homer Simpson underdogs against the Hells Angels. Homer did something unorthodox. They picked 3 out of their 4 first picks were wide receivers. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but Matt Forte and Larry Fitzgerald are very solid starters to start your draft. I think that's going to be tough all season, but we'll see. They've done pretty well. I think Jay Cutler in a new system, no one to throw to. It's going to be really hard for him. Matt Ryan is his other quarterback. I think he might do well, but we'll see. Matt Castle for Hells Angels has had a tough time with injuries. Matt Hasselbeck is there. I think Matt Hasselbeck is going to have a good bounce back year from last year. Ryan Grant, I think, is good. TJ Hushmanzada, Chad Ochocinco, that is a deadly tandem 3 years ago. We'll see what happens this year. But just looking at the matchups, it's pretty even. I'm going to say, though, that the Hells Angels are going to win. I'm going to agree with the guru. I think it's going to be like 59 to 53. All right? In the third matchup, you got the EBC favored against the Raider Nation, which is really kind of interesting. I think that EBC did very well in their draft. I think Chris Johnson is a tough first pick. There wasn't a whole lot left for him after all the keepers, but you got Brandon Jacobs, Greg Jennings, Aaron Rodgers, who I think is going to have a phenomenal season this year. Then you have Dallas Clark. And Santonio Holmes had a big season. He left a big game on Thursday. He did what he was doing at the Super Bowl. He just kept going from where he left off. But the Nation has Adrian Peterson, D'Angelo Williams to start off. Marquez Colston, oh my. Joseph Adai, after a dismal year last year due to injury, should come back. We'll see. McNabb has a lot of talent around him. Has been said the best offense by some analysts. So I think that what's going to determine this week is going to be Adrian Peterson against Cleveland. He should run all over them. And you have Marquez Colston going against the Detroit Lions. This is going to be too much. Sorry, EBC, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think we're going to go 72 to 65. All right, 65 points. That's nothing to cry about. All right. All right. Fourth matchup, you got the Mafia Boys and the Hellhounds. Mafia Boys did a poor job of drafting, and the guru shows this by predicting 45 points. Then you have the Hellhounds, who are favored 61 to 45. I think the Hellhounds kept their rookie sensation, Steve Slayton. I think that was a great move. Randy Moss is back with Tom Brady. That alone is enough for me to say that they're going to beat Clinton Portis, Lindell White, who did nothing, Phillip Rivers, Dwayne Bowe. So we're going to make this short and sweet. Hellhounds should win in a walk. Should be 60-49. All right? I'm going to say that you're going to, Mafia Boys, you're going to get 4 more points than what the Guru says. So you can thank me later. All right. And then we have Fun Hogs and the Bears. Fun Hogs and the Pimp Daddies. Now, these are two teams that are going to be distracted all season long. Brand new daddies, and I think that their team's production will prove this, all right? Now, priorities are priorities, but that's the truth. I think the daddies and the new daddy are the daddies and the new daddies are going to have a hard time. But in this week, they play each other. Marion the Barbarian Barber, he should do okay, although he's going to see a lot of 8 in the box because of Tony Romo, TL-less Dallas. You got Westbrook. Pierre Thomas, I think, is hurt right now. Kurt Warner is not going to have Bolden probably, but they should put up enough points to beat Ronnie Brown, Calvin Johnson, Tony Romo, and Jason Witten. I think hooking your team to the Dallas Star is a mistake, but here we go. I think the Fun Hogs should win. I'm going to say 54-50. All right? And the final matchup, TNT and the Bears. TNT did a phenomenal job of drafting keeping Steve Jackson, Tom Brady. That was a culmination of all the moves he did last season. I think that's going to pay off big time. Kevin Smith could be a star in this league, but Detroit's not so great. And he shouldn't see a lot of 8 in the box, I think, because of Calvin Johnson. You got a rookie quarterback, but he should still do well. You got Tony Gonzalez, and as a wide receiver, we'll see what he does in Atlanta. Now the Bears, they picked up, they did something unorthodox. They picked no running backs in the first 3, so their starting running backs are going to be Thomas Jones, Willie Parker. I think that even though that a lot has changed, I still think it's a running back driven league. I think that TNT should win this. Kevin Smith might have a big game against the New Orleans defense, but I think TNT should win. Those are my predictions for this week. Come on, you guys, get on the message board. Tell me how wrong I am. Or, I just love telling you I'm going to beat you and then do it. I know that you love when I tell you I'm going to beat you and then you beat me and make me look embarrassed. But that's okay. That's all about the game. Let's have fun. Good luck.